I'm Joey GELFAND.
And I'm Sin.
And this is Sin and a Twin! So, we are reviewing Dragula. We actually filmed episode 1 and 2, but we had horrible technical difficulties. And we're not going to talk about that on camera because it was all my fault. We're here for episode 3 and we're ready to hop on board and talk about Dragula.
Let's do it.
Yeah! Episode 3 of Dragula starts out with this like super culty, kind of like Rosemary's Baby-esque opening scene, right?
Yeah, I'm getting like invitation from Netflix.
Right.
Drink the red wine.
Exactly. We're here for the Kool-Aid. Like everybody's kind of part of this cult. It's weird because they said like, oh, we're here to create this new monster, and I'm sitting there in front of my TV, kind of high, like, oh my god, they're gonna introduce like a new queen, and they didn't. The Belay brothers bring the queens and kings out onto their museum floor show, whatever the you want to call it, and they have a new PowerPoint presentation where they're going to talk about the next challenge.
Yes, we love a PowerPoint.
We love a PowerPoint. A PowerPoint presentation of the Belay brothers, sure. So the Belay brothers explain the challenge to these kings and queens, and they tell them that this week they're doing like this, like, I guess kind of like a punk, metal, alternative rock, whatever you want to call it, performance. Yeah. And it's kind of paying homage and creating like a legacy challenge from the second season, right?
Yes.
So
it's really cool. This is like different, it's unique. They do it once a season, but I think this one's harder because they also have to create a second look. So they are separated into 2 bands. The first band is Eva, Dahlia, Maxie, and Priscilla. Mm-hmm. And then the second band is Hollow, Yaska, Landon, Louisiana, and then Madeline is the band leader. Madeline will be a bitch, but that's why we love her.
Right.
And I think Eva will be crazy and crazy.
Well, you know, I feel like Madeline has this like very like punk aesthetic to her, so I can see her being like the front man of like some sort of like underground hardcore band. I'm super excited to see it, so we'll see what they do.
Yeah. So the queens go back into the workroom to start whatever they gotta start.
Back in the coffin.
Back in the coffin.
Back in the coffin.
And Dahlia keeps talking about Maxie being shady and making all these comments under her breath, and she's like, if you have anything to say, you need to say it out loud. And I'm like, oh my god, it's already 3 episodes they're talking about this. It's like, clearly she wants her to be drama.
What's the reason?
Right, exactly. You know, maybe she's under the fluorescent lights, she's in front of a camera, and she's trying to save face.
But then Hollow brings up that actually Maxie is saying it in front of everyone. She's saying it in front of 6 cameras, she's saying it in front of the world. It's actually Dahlia that's being shady and talking about how Hollow leaves her tampons in the fridge, or some creepy weird shit, and Hollow's like, I'm sorry, I'm spooky. Get your tampons away from my ice cream.
So scene cut, there's some sort of like Dahlia and Madeline bullshit where Dahlia where Dahlia is apparently talking negatively about Madeline and some sort of like struggle she had with like past drug addictions or what have you.
Something like that.
And it is brought into the forefront of the camera and it's super fucking shady.
And Dahlia starts crying. She's like, I would never. And then they get past it and they pretend, but Dahlia's like, I don't know if we resolve this, and that's it. All right, so we go right into the floor show. The Belay brothers come out. They look amazing, like always.
Yes, they have some sort of like claw,
She-devil,
teethy,
crazy.
like I'm about to bite your face, but I don't have a lower jaw, so I can't bite it off fully.
Just the top.
Right, just the top.
Yeah.
They have just the tip at this floor show, and we're enjoying it.
They look cool. They look like Dahlia's supervillain look.
Sure, yeah, kind of, okay. Alright, so the floor show has begun, and the first queen up is Hollow Eve. And honestly, this look is some sort of Hellraiser bullshit. This is really crazy. Cool. She's got these crazy eyes.
She's got these fur shoulder
armor. Like these wrecking ball, whatever bullshits. It's cool.
It's
I like
cool,
this.
But it's not rock and roll.
Sure.
It's not rock at all. It's more like, I don't know, like rock monster, mountain monster, something.
Louisiana's up next, and she looks like like Breakfast Club, 80s, that curly hair bullshit.
Curly hair, she has the really tight leotard,
right.
leather leotard.
You know what? She doesn't look like a rock star. She looks like a rock wannabe who's in the crowd of the rock show.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think she stepped it up from last episode. They told her to be bigger with her makeup, bigger with her hair. I think she listened, so I think that's good, but I mean, the costume was just a leotard.
Yovska's up next, and Yovska's doing this kind of like preschool horror fantasy that she's been doing every week, which I get, that's her brand. Like, that's what she wants to show on the floor show.
This look reminds me of, like, all of her looks actually remind me of, like, a sleep paralysis demon.
She's got this very, like, innocent, like, childlike aesthetic, which I think is super cool, and it adds to, like, the creepiness of her, but there's nothing rock about this at all.
Sorry, girl.
Eva Destruction comes up, and she looks like a villain from, like, a 90s Power Ranger movie.
Yes. White makeup,
Early
blue
90s,
hair, so
rock. Maxi Glamour comes out next in blue, and honestly I have nothing else to say besides I'm tired of her blueness.
I know, it was the same thing she did the first episode, I think she did last episode, I don't know, it's just...
A lot of she's
lot
a
of
blue
blue.
queen, she's a...
And the pointy ears, and it's just...
Landon Center comes out, and he looks like a hot rendition of Rob Zombie. The dreadlocks, it reminds me of like Living Dead Girl, like it's hot. He is Rob Zombie, and I love it.
Okay?
I love it. Yeah, I'm horny thinking about it. It makes me horny. Makes me horny too.
Good job.
Yikes. All right, moving on. Dahlia Black comes out next, and she looks like the level 1 character that you start off stock with in World of Warcraft.
Sure.
She is just a regular kind of like elfin mystical creature. I don't get the rock.
Me either.
I see fantasy, which is cool. I love fantasy, but it doesn't read rock for me.
The thing with Dahlia, I don't want to pigeonhole her, but I think she's really good at spooky glamour.
Yeah. Madeline Hatter is up next, and I am bored with everything that she does.
Sorry. It's a bodysuit, red hair, and a cape. There was nothing interesting about the makeup. The hair was just at a white streak. Like, she didn't look like she put any effort into this look or her performance look.
Yeah.
So it was just like, eh. Also, I think that has a lot to do with her working in New York. She had a show every week, so she needs to just have quick looks that she can put together.
Sure.
But I don't think that translates to a TV show.
Priscilla Chambers walks out, and like, honestly, she is one of my favorite queens on this show.
I know you love her.
I love Priscilla Chambers. She is a rock goddess. She looks like, she's at an underground, like, rock venue in New York, in Brooklyn, in Queens, like, ready to just fucking jump in the mosh pit and go wild. And I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's a little annoying.
Okay.
But we can look past that because this week she looks like insane. She looks cool. The hair is big. I think she said Madeline helped her with the hair, which is interesting. Mm-hmm. So Madeline should take her own tips and help her own hair.
Yeah, right.
But she looks really cool. The outfit's really cool. It looks custom. It looks detailed. I don't know. She just looks amazing.
She looks great. So the floor show starts, and I have no f***ing idea what's going on.
Me either.
I don't know who edits the show, but the way that they do the challenges, like,
they clip everything like
exactly
randomly,
right. They clipped both of the performances together into one, and
hard.
I don't know if they did that because they had issues with a hollow incident that we'll talk about in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I was very confused.
Yeah, they do this with every challenge. It's like, I want to see the first team go and that's it, and I want to see the second team go and that's it. But no, they clip it together. I'm like, who's on who? They all look the same.
Right.
I don't know.
I also I find that a lot with the runway looks. They put so many cuts into the runway looks that I have a hard time absorbing what they're putting on the floor show.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Me either.
I hope that they learn their mistake.
Do better.
In season 3 and in season 4 they do better.
Yes.
But they did it in season 2 also, and they didn't improve, so I'm very disappointed. So everything was good and grand. They were giving us this great punk show, and then all of a sudden, Hollow Eve has this fucking meltdown on stage because apparently Madeline pulls the needles out too quickly.
Yeah.
And Hollow Eve could not deal with this misstep.
She breaks character.
She breaks character and she walks off stage.
Which I don't understand because she knew it was coming. So maybe it was like 5 seconds earlier.
Oh, right, exactly.
Like you're still getting needles pulled out of your face.
It felt like some sort of like American Idol, like glitchy
weird.
gag where there's this backstage thing. I'm waiting for Ryan Seacrest to like walk around and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah,
Like,
she was like, "I can't use dirty needles."
Exactly. Then she's talking about, "I can't stick dirty needles in my face," and I'm
weird.
like, "Bitch, just stick them in your face and go home
Yeah,
already.
like
We're
you
over you."
have frozen tampons in the fridge and you're like worried about needles.
Right, exactly. What's the worst that's gonna happen? You're gonna get a cheek infection and move on, bitch. You're supposed to be playing filth.
Yeah. So Eva's team wins the challenge.
Right, which they kind of probably had in the bag because of Hollow Eve's meltdown.
Yeah, her little fake out.
Right, like Eva could have stood there and mouthed the words and, picked her ass, and they probably would have won because of what Hollow Eve did.
Yeah, the Boulet brothers were not happy.
No.
At all. They were
and rightfully so.
Yeah, they were like, "What the hell is going on? Why did you stop?" And basically Hollow was like, "I don't know, I'm so sorry, yada yada yada."
But you know what though, what I did admire about Hollow Eve is that she owned up to her mistake when the Boulet brothers were judging her. She didn't make excuses.
She didn't throw
She said,
Madeline under the bus.
"I'm sorry, I fucked up,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that, and that was my fault," and I respect her for that.
Yes. And then Eva wins the whole challenge.
Sure, rightfully so.
Yes. And then Hollow, Madeline, and Yovska are in the bottom.
Right.
Which is crazy. So we have 3 in the bottom, and the extermination challenge is they need to get a tattoo.
Right.
Ooh.
Which, quite frankly, is really not that terrifying.
Not that terrifying at all.
Right. What, do you sit in a chair for 20 minutes?
Yeah, last week they had to drink cow blood and eat like cow liver or something.
Exactly.
Then they had to jump
now
out
they're
of a
giving you one of
plane.
those quarter-sized Friday the 13th tattoos that's
like
going on your...
$50.
Yeah.
It's not that scary. I'm like, ugh, whatever. And then the twist is that they all have to pick each other's tattoos.
So they get into some sort of like dirty like tattoo van, and that's probably the scariest part. It's not about getting the tattoo that's scary.
Yeah, it's where
it's
they're
about
getting
walking into some filthy tattoo van, okay?
Ugh.
And they pick each other's tattoos.
Mhm.
They get tattooed. Yovska's getting her tail, like her butthole tattooed.
She's like, I want to be a whore or something.
This is her last stitch effort to stay in the competition. She's getting her fucking trans stamp.
Yeah.
Hollow Eve put something on her hairy, disgusting armpit.
Oh God! And she's like, I never shave. Imagine being that tattoo artist.
I
smell that armpit.
Right.
Yeah.
She's got to lift her armpit up the whole time. No. Madeline got it in some sort of undisclosed body part. I don't remember because I never really. They flash forward. They get the tattoos. They walk out, and it turns out that they all got previous Dragula Queen tattoos on them. Yes.
Interesting.
So Yovska got what was her name again? Yovska got a Bora that said "I'm a creep," which was actually a great tattoo, and I'm kind of jealous. Yeah. Hollow Eve got bitch pudding saying "I'm a filthy bitch" on her armpit, which looks like an absolute horror to heal. I can't imagine,
especially down there.
Right, exactly. Like sweaty ass Hollow Eve armpit healing a tattoo sounds horrendous. She should win the competition just because of that.
Yeah. Good luck.
And Madeline Hatter got James Majesty talking about fucking her brother.
Fuck my brother or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Something like, I don't fuck my brother, he fucked me. Which, girl, you do your thing.
Yeah.
But all in all, the tattoos really weren't that mortifying. Honestly, I would have gotten all of those tattoos. They were pretty cool. Yeah. It wraps up. It's later that night, as they always do that fucking transition graphic of later that night. And Yovska is wearing a look that pretty much looks like what she did in the performance show.
Looks look the same.
Yeah, but she's got like this like feathery thing.
Got her teeth drawn out.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Anyway, so Yovska gets stabbed in the head with a guitar, and she dies, and she is not in Dragula anymore. Rest in peace, Yovska.
I know you're sad.
I'm sad.
You were rooting for her.
Yes. I've also been mispronouncing her name this entire episode. Her name's Yovska, I think. I think I've been saying Yovska.
I say Yovska.
Whatever, I'm American me.
Yeah.
Anyway, all in all, I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was entertaining.
Really good.
I enjoyed this kind of legacy challenge that they're gonna kind of position moving forward. I hope they do it for future seasons.
Yes.
And they stay consistent with that. And yeah. Anyway, so this was Sit Into Twins review of Dragula. And I hope you guys liked it. And we're gonna be doing other videos and other type of content. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, follow, show your mom this video.
Show your mom this video.
Yell at us in the comments. Tell us
We'll
we're
fight
pieces
you.
of shit. We will fight you back. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.